Welcome back to Avowed, everybody. Mental Fox here. Thanks for joining me again. Well, here we are, still in Shatterscarp. Here's where we are on the map, in case you're curious. Right up here at Twin Offerings Overlook. We cleared out a camp here in the last episode. It was this cheap Griffin bounty. We cleared him out and all of his gang. And it's up on... you can't see it from here, but we're up on top of a... I would call it a peak, but on top of a mountain here. Over here we got some stuff. Ooh, here's something called Hell's Tongue. Let's check this out. Hell's Tongue. It has Soul Reaver, power attack kills, restore 10% of your maximum essence. It's emotional. Hits deal plus 10% bonus fire damage against enemies above 50% maximum health. Hits deal plus 10% bonus frost damage against enemies below 50% maximum health. Well, that's weird. Let's see. Let's read about it a little bit here. Nearly 3 centuries ago, during one of Rawatai's many minor conquests, the berserker Kangata wielded this razor-sharp greatsword in battle for her Ranganui. For some reason, I thought it was a dagger. Just by looking at the picture, but I see here it is two-handed, so it is a sword indeed. Victory after victory did she earn as countless opponents fell to her passionate rage and cold battle focus alike. After months of fighting, the conquest was successful as Rawatai's borders grew once more. Kangata enjoyed a few weeks of peace with her reputation as a fearsome war hero, ensuring that she would never want for drink. This peace quickly turned into boredom, however. The thrill of the fight was all Kangata really knew and all that she truly yearned for. With a handful of like-minded warriors, Kangata left her homeland behind to work as a mercenary in foreign lands until her inevitably violent death. Oh my. Interesting. We're not really spec'd for a weapon like this, I don't think, although we are running around here with Last Light of Day. That's a one-handed melee weapon. This is two-handed. I'm going to go ahead and just stash that back at camp. No sense in carrying that around. Same thing with Spindle Walker. I'm not using this. Let's see what else is around here. We've got, some raw trout, candied nuts, a raw crusted turbot, a couple of eggs, skein bone. Far be it from me to leave anything behind. Let's see. Over here is a little bit of soul sponge. And over here in this direction, we've got soul sponge. And then over here, I'm looking at my compass here. There is, where is it? According to this, there's something over here. There we go. A little bit of Adbest wort. And a spectacular view. I just love checking out the views in games like this. I mean, when would I ever be able to climb up on top of something like this in real life? Enjoy a view like this. Pretty spectacular. But the most interesting thing up here is this ancient memory right over here. I haven't come across the ancient memory in this part of the map yet. Before I look at that, I'm just going to take a quick walk over here. And, I'm not sure what I'm looking at down there. Oh, that's the fence to this place. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and check out this ancient memory.
We have been here before. Do you hear the dust whisper on the wind?
Do you hear the dust whisper on the wind? Well, as a Vanguard scout, we could say no food, long hikes. This desert is testing my survival skills. We could say this used to be a seabed, didn't it? Or it's too treacherous to listen to your tales up here. I mean, this used to be a seabed, didn't it?
Mussels in the tide pools. The swell of life.
How long ago was that? What do the fossils say? Why did it dry up? What do the fossils say?
Now our memory is a wound reopened. You are Nimana, one of those who speak for us. Your gift shone a different shade from others of your kind. The souls of the departed danced before you like sea foam. Tell us, what did you make of the songs they sang to you?
Well, we could say I tried to comfort people, solve problems, give messages from the dead. I kept to myself. I meditated on the secrets of the beyond. They tormented me. I envied those who led ordinary lives, or people avoided me. They worried that my visions were bad omens. Well, every one of these before, we've tried to help people, so let's continue on with that. I tried to comfort people, solve problems, give messages from the dead.
A mouth, a conduit, a welcome curiosity. One day, a voice called you to the wilds outside your village. Find us in the highest heights, we said. Come, speak to us. You left your world behind, set off upon uncharted sea.
I knew the journey would change me. I had to find out how. I relished the solitude. I was beholden to none but myself. I fought to survive. I realized how weak and mortal I was, or I was bitterly alone. I thought I might go mad. Let's go with this one. I knew the journey would change me. I had to find out how.
A cocoon, a traveling cloak. Break down to transform the self. One day, you came to the place where the stone challenged the clouds. Night fell. 100 blazing lights refracted in the sky. We appeared. Your essence joined with ours. We shared what we had seen. You perceived us in new colors. Tell us, Nimana, what did you learn?
This is so weird. What did we learn? Let's see. To be Akita was to live in harmony with you. That we could show our love for you by caring for ourselves. We were your finest achievement. You wanted us to be great, or nothing. I came for answers, and all I found were stars. What did we learn? Talking about a cocoon, break down to transform the self. We climbed. We saw the stars. We appeared. What did we learn? Well, I would say we hear a lot about this. To be Akita was to live in harmony with you.
The bee pollinates the blossom. One hand serves the next. You sailed home to the village, eager to share what you had seen. We prickled. Something was wrong. Trouble like salt on the breeze. People had chased the water back. They raised the wood and stone. They built a tremendous temple. They offered us their stores of food.
What about the fish? What would we eat now? You never asked to be revered that way. The stone could have built houses, or they wanted what we had. I don't think you ever asked to be revered that way.
Trap the falcon, clip its wings. They feared you. They feared us. They tried to placate, to control. Your eyes turned up. You saw a statue, a prison. This was not our form. A wellspring boiled. Our cry rose in your throat. This could not stand.
I swallowed my fury, or I tore the statue down. Interesting. I'd like to think we tore the statue down.
Stone smashed on tile. They shuddered. The people's hearts inflamed. They brought their fists upon you. How could you turn against your own?
I felt a duty to protect you. I didn't. I was trying to help them. They didn't realize what they were tampering with, or your wrath frightened me more than theirs. I was trying to help them.
The wild dog bites the hand that feeds. The ground shakes. The thorns prick. A crack carves through the pillars. Why?
Oh, This does not seem like it's going well. A catastrophe? Has something interrupted your vision? You are speaking in the present. What's happening now? Or stop that. What's gotten into you? Yeah, you seem to be speaking in the present. What's happening now?
We fall. We fall.
Oh, easy. Focus on my voice. Think clearly. Is something here? Is it hurting you? This isn't real. It happened long ago. Or what kind of god is scared of a memory? Think clearly. Is something here? Is it hurting you?
We thought... No. We feel nothing. We swipe at echoes of the past. We remember now. A cut. A chasm as deep as the sea. A wound gouged into our skin in our thrashing. We did this.
It's overwhelming to imagine what you're capable of sometimes. Why hurt yourself and the godless? How did that help anything? Were you punishing the godless for their disrespect? Or didn't you realize your anger could be dangerous? Jeez. I don't know. You kind of lost me here. Boy. All of a sudden they're angry. I'm going to ask him this. Didn't you realize your anger could be dangerous?
We felt no ire for the Akita. We merely flinched.
Now, about Namana. You were talking about a temple. What became of the village? Or don't keep me in suspense. What happened next? What became of the village?
The sun rose on the barren earth. The village had tumbled down the chasm. Only ruins remained. The few who survived faced the wilds, their new home. Hunger, blistered feet. Clouds parted. Hatred gave way to desperation. They looked to you.
I taught them how to survive. I cursed you. I turned them down. They could fend for themselves. Well, I like to think we taught them how to survive.
Wisdom, the purest offering. People again condemned to wander. A village, one day, rebuilt. In time, all those who spoke for us came to Thirdborn to face their fate. Tradition without memory, a trial of unknown lineage. We saw the clay settle on the ammonite, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
All right, we got a new godlike ability. I don't use any of these, do I? Remembrance of Namana, godlike ability passive, increases your maximum stamina by 10%. There we go. Give me a good passive ability that I don't have to remember to use. Okay. Cool. So our maximum stamina has increased. That's nice. And we have now found the ancient memory here in Shatterscarp. So, what do we still have left to find? We have 2 more bounties to complete. We have 3 more fast travel beacons, which surprises me. We already found the Pargrin cache. We've already found all 4 of the party camps, and there's some strangled otter out here somewhere. And you can see from the map where we are in Shatterscarp over here on the east side. So we have quite a bit to explore out here, and then we'll ultimately make our way up to Ringrim's domain. But for now, we're going to explore the Great Sand Sea. We're going to get down off of Twin Offerings Overlook, and I guess we're going to head this way to the Sand Sea Oasis, and we're going to work on this one last drink quest, which... there's some weird stuff going on here. One last drink. Remember, Captain Gunu of Thirdborn desires to see his old crew again, find them scattered across Shatterscarp, and invite them to drinks. We've already recruited Koa. Now we need to find Tauwe and Ruunga. And I guess one of them is here. And then the other one is over here. So we have some walking to do. All right, let's get down from here. This is pretty awesome. According to this, there's a plant right down there. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, whew. Now what do I do? Can I go over here? Okay, well, this is one way down. This works. I think. Yeah, that was a bit of a shortcut, I think. Let's see. Right over here. Get a little bit of Magrin's Fury. Then, according to my... Whoops, this is going to hurt. Didn't hurt that much, thank goodness. According to this... Well, there is plant down here that I want to go grab. A little bit of Eye of Rimmergond. And then there's some bodies over here. Here's some twinkling coming from behind here. That's fun. Lockbox hiding in there with some moonstone, Zorup tongue, Stelgar leather in there. And then it says there's bodies out here. Living iron chunk. And I swear I'm still finding things I've never seen before in this game. This body over here. Oh, more hiding behind pottery. That's fun. Oh, neat. Check this place out. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. This was hidden pretty well. Over here we've got a body. Copper pyre binding copper petrified wood branch. There's two bodies here, actually. Got a chest. Let's see what's in the chest. Bronze oa, petrified wood branch, awakened wood, and exceptional leather cuirass. Nice. What a neat place. That body wasn't in there, and it didn't show up on my map. Or my compass. I probably would have missed that entirely. And according to this, there's a plant over here, somewhere down there. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time exploring this part of the map. I guess because it's just so wide open. I don't really know which way to go. But we're going to go ahead and head this way. Can I jump over this fence? I can. And right here is the plant that we see on my compass, a little bit of thorn fruit. I'm going to go in that direction. I'm going to kind of... Yeah. So these little hash marks here generally indicate a boundary. I'm going to guess that this is like a mountain range that we can't get across here. Although it doesn't look like it. I'm just going to walk this way. So I don't think I've been over here. Plant here. Sand Sea Oasis. Ooh, look at that. That's lovely. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, nice big oasis. And then here you can see the boundary. But let me just take a quick run over here. Not sure what this stuff is supposed to be. What is that? Oh. Here. Zorup's over here? Can't go that way. Unless we want to be dead. But I heard... There's just generic sound effects coming from this direction, but pretty sure we've already walked over here. Hearing all kinds of stuff. That is where we just were. That's where the ancient memory was, and that arch right there. It's such a weird formation there. I like it. I like walking around out here. I wonder if this is my favorite location so far. It might be. I mean, when you look at the map and you compare to the Living Lands, Shatterscarp down here, you know, we've been to Dawn Shore, Emerald Stair. Gosh, this is really only the third place we've been, huh? Yeah, of the three, I think I like this place the best. Well, let's, climb up here. Can I go down here? Probably nothing here. Yeah, okay. I just saw this little outcropping here and I was like, that would be a good place to put a dead body or something, and there's a chest here. Brass TO, vessel flesh, Stelgare leather. Get a little bit of Admeth's wort here. I hear some more twinkling. Hard for me to tell exactly where it's coming from. Oh, here's some of this stuff. Hey, Yatsley? Oh, okay, why don't you just stand right in front of it? Can you take care of that for me, please?
Walk like a top.
Thanks. Well, here's the twinkly chest. Inside we find ourselves a little bit of silver fenning, Stelgare leather, vessel flesh, and white steel chunk. Oh, this place is awesome. A little bit of water here in the middle of this hot, dry desert. So much fun watching them move around. Oh my gosh, this water feels amazing. Gonna help ourselves to some Kraken Horn, a Sapphire Eye. Okay, I'm kind of stuck or something. Trickster's Gloves. Let's take a look at a couple of these things that we just picked up, huh? Trickster's Gloves. Item bonus plus 1% critical hit chance. Okay. Why bother? Fatal Misdirection plus 25% critical damage. Benedetta, a mountain dwarf from Old Valia, had these gloves made to enhance her already notable abilities as a thief and cipher. In her time in her home city of Pinzenzi, Benedetta did jobs for a number of notable individuals, including the city's Contessa, and if the rumors are to be believed, the Archmage Minoletta herself. Eventually, however, she left Old Valia behind to seek her fortune elsewhere in the world, all with the hopes of one day returning to her beloved Pinzenzi to found an orphanage for the many street rats of the city that needed a home. Though she preferred resorting to violence only as a last resort, it was still a possibility that Benedetta always wanted to be prepared for. These gloves assured that if sudden fighting did break out, she would be able to end it as quickly as it began. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then we also picked up a Sapphire Eye here. This is part of the WoW God Shrine totem. Fickle winds, critical hits deal high random accumulation. An Eye of Sapphire eagerly perceives the ever-changing tides of your mind. So now we've picked up, let's see, 4 of the 7 pieces. I still don't know where the totem core is, and I read this before, and the 100 Visions totem lies in a seaside cavern overrun with eyes. If we've seen that, I haven't seen it. Why is there... Oh, a new tutorial for Yahtzee. I didn't even notice that. Alright. Okay, let's see. Anything else down here? I mean, we've already gotten quite a few good things, so It's okay if there's nothing else down here. Wow, it goes pretty far down. Yeah, that's where the trickster gloves were on that body. This is a deep, deep pool. It's lovely. Over here, we've got some palm stone. There is a fine spear in the ground there that I'm going to help myself to. Hey, we found a fast travel marker. I don't remember seeing that show up on my screen, but we've now found 4 of 6 of the fast travel beacons. Some twinklage over here. Inside of this lockbox, copper pyre, primal wind. And, go talk to this person or these people. Okay, we found Tauwe. Talk to Tauwe. Sitting in the sun there. Check out their camp before we talk to them. Fine round shields. Well, they don't seem to care that we're here at all. What's up, bro?
Hey there, brother. Here for a dip? Or we can get right to business. 'Cause a glint in your eye says you're here for a reason.
Use our Vanguard scout knowledge and say, I recognize when a person is canny. You already know, don't you? Huh? You could say, your old captain is hoping to share a drink with you in Thirdborn. Do you know a man named Nagunu, or guess? I don't know. You already know what's up, don't you?
Well, I have an idea. You'll have been to Thirdborn by now. Anyone who comes here goes there. And knowing my old captain, he'd have said hello. And last I saw him, he said something about wanting a reunion drink, so, you know. It's been a long time coming. You talked to the others yet?
We spoke with Koa. Haven't made it to Ruwanga yet. Why'd you all drift apart? The captain said you abandoned him, or I'll look for the others. Well, we did speak with Koa.
You might want to prepare yourself for some bad news.
That's so? How's he doing these days?
He's been better. Koa's alive, but his neighbors are dream thralls. We could lie and say he's never been better, or have that drink with him and find out. I don't know. He's alive, but his neighbors are dream thralls?
Oh. I guess our drinks will be pretty somber then, huh?
He could use a familiar face. Steel yourself. He's not the man you knew, or he'll be fine when he stops pitying himself. I think he could probably use a familiar face.
He needs Ranga, really. They were tight, like twine.
Oh, I haven't made it to Ranga yet.
Doubt you'll be making it back with her either. She's convinced the captain's trying to kill her. I can't say I understand why. Our last deal went south, but that wasn't anybody's fault. Sometimes things fall off the back of a boat. Doesn't mean somebody pushed.
Oh, there's drama to be found here. We'll have to ask the others.
Shit happens at sea, you know. Anyway, it'll be good to see the others again. Even if it ends up being the last time.
So why did you guys all drift apart? The captain said you abandoned him.
Well, you know how it is. Captain says one thing, maybe we say another. Maybe we had a deal go sideways. Maybe it was politics. Maybe the deal was also kind of politics. See, old Captain likes an empire. Loves all the pomp and circumstance. Ranga, though. Nothing gets her madder than people thinking anyone could be born to wear a crown.
Politics. Destroying friendships and families since the dawn of time.
Well, I guess I'll see you back in Thirdborn?
I wouldn't be caught dead anywhere else.
Foreshadowing?
Tell him to show his appreciation by buying us around. I could use it.
Okay, well, there you go. We recruited Tauwe, or however you pronounce his name. We just need to find Ronga. And we know that Ronga is up here in this abandoned mine. Probably be the last person, or the last thing we do here before going off to Ringgrim's domain. Can we talk to him again?
Life with sand, sky, and cool water. That's all I need.
That's all he needs. I'm gonna help myself to your shield. That's what I do. I help myself to things.
Sure is lovely here, don't you think?
It is lovely. You found a nice place right here. Well, I guess we are going to go ahead and head north here to the Sand Sea Ruins for this Heart of Valor quest, which I actually don't remember. Heart of Valor. Chico asked you to meet their elderly uncle Capo. Okay, a Shatterscarp legend who slew a fearsome Leviathan. Chico believes Capo has been feeling his age. Talking to a fellow adventurer could be just the thing he needs. Supposed to go to the Sand Sea Ruins. Capo asked you to find his prized possession, the heart of the Leviathan. He has hidden it in the Sand Sea Ruins to the east of Shatterscarp. So that's what we're going to do. Head off in this direction. It's not far. Help ourselves to a little bit of electric lily seed here. Got an enemy over the hill here behind us. Just going to enjoy the view again. That thing looks like it's moving to me. I guess it's just the shimmering of the heat, huh? It plays tricks on your mind. Well, what do we got over the hill here? Some kind of enemy. Dream Thralls, it looks like. A Dream Thrall Swarmer. Oh, there's gonna be... There's always a bunch of Dream Thralls. Rarely see one walking around by itself.
Knives and shadows!
Alright. I don't know how many of them there are yet, but we're gonna deal with these two first, or try to anyway.
Sorry in the brush!
This guy's tough, man. I mean, there's 3 people beating on him and... Oops. Taking a beating. Is that it? I do believe that's it. Just 2 Dream Thrall. Look at that body rolling down there. We just take stuff like that for granted now. Physics and games. You know, there's a hill there. You assume that if there's something on that hill, it's going to roll down the hill because of gravity, but you know, you have to program a computer to get it to do that. Tell it how to do that. And I mean, it's done so well now that we just take it for granted. Let's walk this way. Just because there's a path here. I mean, I imagine that if I stepped off there, my character would die. Be a 0% chance of surviving and then walking through that desert. So this is a boundary wall that I like. It's a fun boundary wall. Instead of just the invisible wall that says, you can't go any further this way. This is a good one. Well, I'm just walking up the coast here. It looks like it might come to an end right here. Let's see if that's true. Bunch of enemies above us to the left. What is this place? I think I hear some twinklage. Yeah, it's a cool looking chest here. Let's see what's inside of it. Silver louche, awakened wood, white steel chunk. Nice, 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 nice. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think I could go any further this way. Not sure what's going on up there. But now we're pretty close to where Coda is, actually. Maybe we go deal with Coda before going back to the Sand Sea ruins. We'll see how this goes. I guess that Coda's gang are up there. You can see there's... maybe that's just a fire causing that light. A little bit of slag heart melon. Oh. Do we have another dream thrall down here? I don't know if that's a dream thrall. No, he's not a dream thrall. I don't know who this is. Oh, that's Coda.
Just one measly dungeon. How bad can it be?
Coda says, I don't want to do this. The other person said it's just one measly dungeon. How bad could it be? Is Coda the person we're supposed to kill? Yeah, Coda and Dario. These are the two. Coda and Dario are notorious con artists. You found a bounty offering a reward for their deaths. Huh. These guys are con artists. Interesting. I'm going to hit F5 here because I don't know how this is going to go. So I'm going to guess that perhaps they're not initially hostile. And they're going to try to con us into something here. So I'm supposed to kill them? What's up, Dario and Coda?
No, Dario. I'm not doing this.
This is your fault. You went soft on that merchant. Barely nicked him. Reckon he lived and ratted us out to the constable. So we're gonna lay low in these ruins and sit on our haul. Who knows? Maybe we'll find treasures inside that'll make us rich.
Rich? You're gonna kill us all. Wow's eyes. Who are you?
I'm just someone passing by. You just admitted to theft and murder, or you broke the law. I'm about to be your worst nightmare. It sounds to me like you just admitted to theft and murder.
Hey, first of all, we only bled that merchant a bit. Still quite alive when we left him.
I don't like this, Dario. This is how we get ourselves killed. First you said we should come to the Living Lands, and I went with you.
Stealing from that merchant was your idea, though. And credit where credit is due. It was a solid one.
Now you want me to break into some dungeon full of traps? I've had it.
Kuta Bao, if it bothered you that much, you should have said so.
Wait a minute, I want to know what Kutabao means. Kutabao, a Rawatayan expletive similar to damn it. Okay. We don't have enough might to say this. We could just simply attack. So you're the bandits the constable wants dead. Or we could say, are you two done? Surrender peacefully and no one gets hurt. I mean, how do these bounties work? Can we bring them in alive? I don't know, let's see if we can bring them in alive. Surrender peacefully and no one gets hurt.
Told you we should have gone into the ruins instead. I told you it'd be simpler. Now look what happened. Shut up and draw your blade already.
Okay.
We can argue after we kill this sanctimonious little shit.
Okay, here we go. Hey guys, surprise. Yeah, we're gonna shoot this guy in the face. He's actually got a lot of health. Oh gosh, okay. You okay there, buddy? I almost feel bad for him. Almost, but not quite. Come on. He's just standing there. Which, you know, he can't move because I tied him to the ground. That was one of Yasli's abilities there, those purple missile things. Coda's almost dead. Now, Coda, you left me no choice. What's going on over here? Look at how much damage they've done to Dario. Look at that. The pathetic amount of damage they've done to him. I have destroyed Coda over here, and they've barely nicked this guy. Weak. Weak, I tell you. Weak. Come on. Ooh, neat. What is that? Was that a Yahtzee thing? Guess. Hold still. I mean, he does have a lot of health, but come on. Oh. Hold it right there, buddy. I don't know where you think you're going. Ooh, neat. Cool looking. It's Yahtzee using her abilities on her own. Alright, let's collect their trophies. You okay, Yahtzee? So, this guy's got Coda's sack of jeweled eggs and some stew and copper skate. Sack of jeweled eggs? What the what? Where is it? It's Coda's sack of jeweled eggs. This small brown sack contains an assortment of gaudily over-decorated, ornate-looking baubles, each made to look like an egg. Okie dokie. Weird. And then, its buddy Dario's over here. He also has a sack of jeweled eggs. Okay, weirdos. Dario's sack of jeweled eggs, exact same text. Exact same image. Well, so now we have taken care of all the bounties here. When we return to Thirdborn, we will cash those in. So I'm going to go back here to our map and turn that one back on. I'm going to explore around this area a little bit. Let's go see if they have anything interesting over here. They were talking about going into some ruins. I mean, I'm going to guess they're talking about the Sand Sea ruins here. So no goodies for us there. Always makes me think of the Flintstones when I see this. Looks like a house that Flintstones would live in. It is very, very dark in there. I'm not seeing any goodies. That's too bad. That's a great looking game. Oh, okay, so there's a bunch of enemies up there. Again, it looks like there's movement, but there's not. It's interesting. Nice effect. Not really sure what kind of enemies we're going to see up this hill. There's an enemy right over here. Several of them. More Dream Thrall. Swarmer. 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 I missed him. He did. Oh, that guy's moving quick. Look how far this guy's body went. Really coming at me from the left. Marius, did you save me? I think you did. Are we done? Oh, good job, team. Some good work there for a change. Copper Pyre, Magrin's Fury, Raw Rusk Snout Meat. There's another body up there, maybe. Up ourselves to a little bit of Admeth's wort here. Oh, maybe the body's inside of this structure. Yeah. Right here next to this electric lily seed. Brasteo. Beetle shell. Petrified wood branch. So, oh, look at this. Huh. Check this out. It's like an angry giant rat. Now, right over here, we got us a little bit more electric lily seed. Take a look at the map now. We're not quite here at this entrance, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at right here. A barred door.
Who bars the door to a ruin? Anyone else find that odd?
That might be my favorite thing he said in the whole game. There are more stairs over here. Quite a few stairs. And when I was over here before, I saw that there were quite a few enemies up here. Yeah. I'm not sure what it is we're getting ready to face, 'cause I don't see any of them here. But we'll face them in the next episode, because it is time for me to put an end to this one. I am still having a lot of fun just exploring this place. Shatterscarp to me just seems bigger than the other places. I don't know. It just seems like it's taking us a very long time to explore Shatterscarp, and that's fine because I really like it. But I mean, look how much more there still is here, and then we've got these ruins here. Would look like a different area that we go into. So there's still that. And then, on top of all that, we still have Ringgrim's domain. So, a lot left to explore here in Shatterscarp. I'm excited to explore it. I hope you're excited to come along with me. If you are, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. I hope you join me again in the next one.